welcome to my channel. My name is Patricia, if you are new here. Just want to say hey before we get into this tutorial. So I guess I'm going to have to think of a name for this before I upload it. But currently, I don't know what I'm going to call this. It was just fun to make. I was freestyling it. I feel like it's not too complex. A beginner could definitely follow these steps. And enjoy, because I love to watch videos like these. Hopefully you enjoy to watch the videos that I make like this. And if you were entertained by this, please feel free to subscribe, like, leave comments. Let's talk. Let's be friends. Okay, so we're starting out with the Clinique Eye Surge under my eyes, just for a little preparation for some hydration. And then I'm color correcting using the LA Girl Pro color corrector. I don't do this all the time because, like, to be realistic, I don't always have time for it. But it definitely makes a difference. So if you suffer from dark spots, you should probably look into adding this to your routine if you have the time. I'm setting it with some Laura Mercier translucent and then going right in with some Morphe foundation. And I'm using that Morphe brush that I absolutely love. I talked about it before, but it comes in a little pack. I got it in a little pack and it came with a sponge too. I don't usually use the sponge, but the brush I thoroughly enjoy. Works great with all of the different foundations that I've tried to use it with. Y'all, please excuse me for bumping my gums. While I was filming this, I was on the phone with my best friend. Shout out to my best friend, Jasmine. We talk all day long on the phone. So now that I've got my base down, I'm going in with this Lancome Concealer. So this was my first time trying it, and you guys are going to see I made a mistake by letting it set for too long. Like, I was multitasking and bumping my gums way too much. And I left those little dots there for too long, and watch when I blend it out. Look. Look at me looking at myself like, hold on. And I keep going back and forth, back and forth. Look, ooh, yeah, you messed up. I looked in the viewfinder to see if you could see it on camera, and yeah, you can see it on camera. So I went back in, I added some more product to it to try to conceal those little spots. Since this first time that I wore it, and I've worn it plenty of times after, with and without makeup, I have not experienced that again. So that was an operator error. I could not blame that on the product. I took too long. And then I'm highlighting it here with some Makeup Forever. I popped some on my lid because I decided that I was gonna put on eyeshadow because I was in rare form that day. I legit went nowhere. I just took this picture, and then I think I only posted a picture on my story and then took all that stuff off. Yeah, so I'm setting the under eye, and then I'm going in and starting to do eyeshadow. So I left some translucent powder on my face because I wasn't sure what type of look I was gonna do, and I wanted to be able to sweep away any fallout if I had any, which I didn't. But better safe than sorry. So that's why I do that. And it's just a little light layer. It's not too much that's gonna give me a flashback. If I were to take flash photography of myself, my under eye wouldn't be stark white because there's not a lot under there. I'm half-ass cutting my crease. Not really. I just did that to give myself a blank canvas to put some shimmer on. And that is a Too Faced concealer, Born This Way. I'm blending it out with that little e.l.f. sponge. I love that sponge. And here I go, adding some shimmer to my lids. Blending it out, making sure there are no harsh lines from the concealer / glitter that leads into that brown that's on the rest of my lid. And then I use a smaller detail brush to not really do eyeliner. I think I used a shadow for that, just to prep myself for putting on some lashes. And then for brows, I fill in the tail of my brows because I got pretty like prominent eyebrows. So I just fill in the tail. Sometimes I use powder. I think in this video I'm using powder, but like I switch. I don't really have a favorite. I love all brow products. And then the like front of my brows are kind of scarce, so that's where I do the most work to try to get them to match the rest of my brow. And then I love these like little brow pins. This one's the ABH one. And then I have another one by Urban Decay. And like one side is liquid, the other side is pencil. Love them. Love them both. I think they're great. And then I'm blending them out with my all-time favorite ABH brush, like brow brush. I love that brush so much. And I always lose it. So I need to buy some more. And then I'm I'm wiping away like all that translucent that I left under there. What am I doing now? Oh, putting some brow gel on. So I'm using the e.l.f. I think it's like Brow Wow. It's like a little product, but I like it. I just I don't like the component that it's in. It's just it's short. The component is really short and I just wish it was bigger. I put on some mascara. That's Pat McGrath because she's the best. And then we're going to add a little brown to that lower lash line, which I like. I need to do that more often, but honestly, my eyes water so bad. I hate putting anything on my lower lash line, like even mascara, because they're so sensitive. I'm putting some bronzer on. This is the Makeup by Mario bronzer. Love it. Just like the lights are kind of washing it out, but in person it's so pretty. Like the formula of it, like it's just so smooth on your skin. The shade range for like women of color I think is great. Then I pinched that same little brush and like thought I was going to contour my nose with it, give my nose a little shape. Wasn't working, so I had to go in with an actual brush and try to do something. I don't do too much because my nose is pretty small, but sometimes I feel like it gets washed out in my pictures. So I just do like a little something. I don't do too much because my nose is really small. What's happening here? What are we doing? Oh, that's the sponge that came with that Morphe brush. That's what I use it for sometimes, to clean up my cheekbones. So that's translucent powder. That is the Laura Mercier powder. No, I think that's the Sephora. Sephora has a translucent powder that's great. That's Sephora's translucent powder. Just kidding. And then I'm added a little highlight to my nose because it's been a while since she's worn highlight on her nose, and I was just trying to see if I was still into it. And yes, I'm still into it. And then I put a little in the corners of my eyes, and right now it looks like I'm brushing it all the way, but I'm not. I'm just getting rid of the line like at the bottom, if that makes sense. Like I don't want it to set at the bottom. I want it to set I want the top of the line to set and not the bottom of that line to like set and be really prominent. Now I'm using this like Kiss, it's lash glue / liner. Is that what that is? Yes, that is what that is. For a minute I was like, is that the NYX one? But it's not, girl. It's exactly what I said it is. Not that NYX has an eyelash / lash glue. They have an eyeliner that's really good. But no, I was using that for lash glue. I only have the black one. I need to buy the clear one. That's what I need to do. And so then I also lined the lash with that same glue. Like the instructions don't say to do that, but I do that. And here I am trying to apply these lashes. Let me know if you're one of the girls that still wears strip lashes, because I know like the ladies are into getting their lashes done. I don't do that because I like to sleep on my face. But let me know if you're like a strip lash girl and have been one for years and still struggle and tussle with lashes to get them like placed in the correct space on your lids, because I've been doing this for a long time and I always feel like, girl, you should be like knocking this out the park every time. And I'm not. I mean, sometimes I do really good, but don't rush me and I gotta put a lash on, because then I'm just not gonna go. And I'm putting this other one on, and I already knew, like, I had my mind made up that I had to take that first lash off, because no, like the second one went on fine. There's always one, right? Like there's one brow that gives you a hard time. For me, there's always one brow that gives me a hard time. And then there's always one lash that doesn't want to be my friend. Look how that lash is hanging. Oh my goodness. I'm going to take it off in a minute. Don't worry. I know better. So then I took some, I think that's Charlotte Tilbury. She has like this like flawless powder. And I was putting it down at the bottom to try to like blend out the bottom of that line. Remember I said I didn't want that to set? Because sometimes I look at pictures like of people's makeup and I can see that line and I'm like, I'm trying not to be that girl. Look at me. Trying to doctor it up. I got that lash curler from this cute little online lash company, Naked Lash. I tag them all the time on my Instagram. I really like those girls. I really like their product. They're so sweet. Look at me. Because I really didn't want to take it off. But ma'am, it has to come off. I'm pressing her together. I'm just trying my best to just make it work. But it just looks bad when you turn your head and people are going to see that your lash is hanging off for dear life. I also recommend that if you wear lashes out somewhere, girl, put some lash glue in your purse. Don't even put that much faith in the lash. I don't even put that much faith in my artistry. Look at me. I was like, oh, I can get it. No, girl, take it off. Take it off. I really left all this footage in here so y'all could see me struggling. I should have cut this out. I think I was probably on the phone talking about how much of a struggle I'm having with this lash. Take it off. Just take it off. Nope. Still picking at it. Still thinking I can make some shake. And I can't. Wow. And it doesn't help that I have like these lashes that curl on the end. These like super curly lashes that be getting caught in the glue and stuff. Finally, Patricia, you took it off. Get a clue, girl. Get a clue. I said, I'll come back to that. Child, I let I've like put some glue on the lash. And I said, let me just do my lips and just get on with my day. That is a Buxom Lip Liner. Baby, if you have not tried Buxom, because I didn't try Buxom until the pandemic. I ain't even gonna hold you. I was like, for lip products, I'm pretty much a MAC kind of girl, especially for liners. But Buxom? So I started out using their I like plumping lip products because I wish my lips were fuller than what they are. So I like stuff like that. But I would never go under the knife to get anything done to them, so I just like plumping stuff. So I started using their glosses and I love them. And then I went to Ulta one day and I saw they had this beautiful brown liner. Baby, she is nice and she stays put. Okay, she stays put. I think that lipstick is Artist Couture. Shout out to Mac Daddy. He makes some of the most beautiful shades. Okay, shout out to him. Blending it together. So funny looking at myself with this one lash on. All right, I'm saying my prayer that my lash sticks. Here we go. Is it gonna stay? Is she gonna stay? Much better. So much better. All right. Just blending everything together. So pretty, right? I mean, I think it's pretty, but I really like a nude lip. And then that is MAC Lipglass. I told you I'm a MAC girl. I love MAC, and it doesn't help that my girl Angie works there, and literally, I think this last time I went to see her was probably the first time I went in a long time and didn't buy something, because Angie knows what I'm into, and she'd be like, oh, look what we have. Girl, I'd be like, this is not what I came in here for, but let me just go ahead and buy something anyway. I did absolutely nothing to my hair, and I probably should have. But like I said, I wasn't going anywhere. So this is what you're going to get when you're not going anywhere and you're just taking a picture in your house. Or like a boomerang. I don't even know if I took a picture. I might have just done a boomerang, child. For the love of makeup, right? But this is it. This is what the finished face is looking like. Right? It's cute. I think so. Look at me. I changed my shirt. I looked like I was going somewhere, baby. I'm not going nowhere. But not too shabby, right? I cleaned up nice. Sprayed my face down with a little Morphe setting spray. Still messing with that lash, child. It's probably... The picture turned out cute. Or whatever it was that I did. But that's it. Hope you guys liked it.